Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. So in this vlog we are going to be decorating my home for autumn. I did most of my filming yesterday. I'm filming my intro today because we've just been to church and back, and yesterday I had a lot going on. We went out for dinner and we went out for fika, so I really didn't have time for my intro, but I thought I'd do it today on Sunday. But we've been having such glorious days here in Sweden the last couple of weeks, waking up to sort of misty, foggy mornings, really enjoying the crisp weather that's turned up all of a sudden last week. And the moment I see cobwebs with dew on them, I know definitely autumn has arrived here in Sweden. So I'm really enjoying the weather. It's so beautiful, and I really wanted to change up my home for autumn. So I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up and let's get to decorating. So these are all the things that we're going to be working with for the sitting room. Some of them are new, the cushion covers over there, and the lamp, but the rest is what I've had on hand. I'm using them. I'm going to try and use them for the sitting room and try and just find new ways of using it. So this sofa is a leather sofa that we bought from Mio when we moved into the house. The color on the wall is a really sort of dark, moody blue. It's reading a little bit lighter at the moment when the sun hits. It's really a very beautiful color. That painting over there is a very special painting. It is a painting done by my husband's aunt. She is very famous for her paintings down in Gothenburg, or she used to be. She has Parkinson's now, and she doesn't paint anymore. This is one of the last larger paintings she had. It's done on a canvas, so she paints the birds, as you can see. But this canvas and this picture is really very special to us because our surname is Love Doll, and at the top there you can see the last letters of our surname is over there, Doll, and it says the brothers Doll, and my husband has a brother. It's also her last painting done by her, and this number I can't exactly tell you specifically why, but it's really significant to something that my husband has. So really very special for us, this painting. We have quite a few of her paintings around the house. We have this one as well. This is also a beautiful painting in keeping with those. These are the birds that she does. And then we have these ones that are in our sitting room. These were the ones we got first. I think we bought one and then she gifted one to us because she said they would look nice as a pair. So these are the other two paintings. Let me take you closer up. They are very beautiful, and I think it's really well worth investing in large paintings like this, because obviously they cost money and then you're not going to want to change them around. So in that respect it does save you money, but I really love having a large canvas or paintings in my home. So let's start. So this is the blank canvas, so let's see how we're going to do this. So I think I'm going to work with the sofa first. That took me literally no time. I've done this so many times before, decorating this room different ways, so I pretty much know where everything should kind of go. But I think the cushions work beautifully on the sofa. These are the new ones that I bought from Hemtex. I am leaving them together on this side, and then this is the one I had from IKEA some time ago. This one is one of the first cushions that my husband and I bought. It's a cowhide cushion. I think I've had it for almost 12 years or even more, actually. So I love it here. It really works well with the sort of masculine theme we have going on this sofa. And just to add, I've added in my blue velvet cushion here as well. It's a beautiful color. I didn't add it onto the sofa this year, but I could if I felt like changing it up. It was there. I think that the brown just really work with that cushion as well. I mean, I've had this blue before, obviously, because it goes well with the backdrop. But I'm going to keep the brown one as well. Let me know what you thought was nicer, the blue or the brown, the cowhide. But I think that looks really pretty for what I'm planning to do. So this painting I bought, like I said, at the dollar store. I want to add it up somewhere. It does have a string there, but I don't particularly want to tie anything or nail anything to the wall. So I'm going to see if I can hang it on the door that's there. So let me pop it down a little bit and let's see if that works. There was no need to put any nails or anything, and it just really allows me to use that as well. And also the colors are picking up off the cushion. It's not really in your face because it's in the corner there, and as you can see, I think it looks really, really great. Let me think if you think it looks naff or whether you think it looks nice over there. But so that's the sitting room done. As you can see, very simple. I really managed to bring it up into the autumn and maybe even the winter seasons. I could keep these cushions for Christmas and would just change out the decor that's on the coffee table. So let's move on to the hall. The hall is very simple there. I'm going to keep everything. I love this plant. I bought this also from Rusta a few years ago. They don't sell it anymore, unfortunately. I think it looks very, very realistic. This one I've had also, I bought at a place called Yisk. It's really pretty. I think I showed you last time, I'm not sure. It came in this really cute gray pot, but for now I've had it all summer in this clay pot, the terracotta pot, and I really think it looks beautiful here. Also looks very, very natural. I think these sort of light colored leaves make everything look very natural. So those two things are staying. I've got this lamp down here which I usually keep for autumn, so that's staying. My antler stays as well. And this lamp, I've got a green, dark green shade here. This lamp we bought, I think my husband and I, one of the first pieces we bought for our flat. It's a beautiful lamp. It did cost a little bit of money, but I have it here all the time, and it has moved from our flat to this house. These flowers are from IKEA, very simple. I like them. They are full, of course, like I said last time. And we've got this tray there for little knickknacks or trinkets, whatever we need to put there. So what we're really going to be decorating is with this section. So this is what we're working with for the entrance hall. It's not really very much. This is the painting or the print I got from the dollar store a few years ago. This one I picked up this summer at the charity store. These are my antique candle snuffer. My father-in-law gave them to me. I absolutely love them. They're my prized possessions. These are the two candle stands that I bought from Neo. These are some candles that I bought at a thrift store, and I used them in the summer, but I'm going to keep them. As you can see, they have a similar color. And then this is the new scent that you would see. I unboxed this last week, the sun-dried curtain. I've been trying it out this week. It is really, really nice. Over the sticks and just have it ready so that we can put it out there. It's really, really a lovely, lovely scent. So let's get all these things. I think we're gonna start with that one first. Very simple, but very, very effective. As you enter the house, this is what you see. It sets the mood, it sets the tone. The colors are gorgeous. I love how it turned out. So now it's time to create a tablescape. So I found these mushrooms a few years ago. I love them. They're from wood, and they've got this sort of edging, raw edging around it, which really makes them very, very cute. So what I thought this year I was going to do, try to keep it simple. I'm going to take a ribbon. I did try this earlier, so I know it would work. So what you're going to do is, if you can get a hold of these mushrooms, you could just tie a simple ribbon around it. Just make sure it's a proper knot. And then what I did was took out a plain beige napkin of mine, and then what I do is I just open it out, pinch it in the middle here, and then just pull it like so, and then I will just tie the mushroom ring around it, and it doesn't matter if it's a little extra out here, a little tight thing. If I wanted, I could have it like that. It's also very pretty, but then I just had the mushroom on it, and that's how it's going to sit on the table. So it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to finish up the rest, and then we are going to lay the table. So if I was to entertain and I was going to lay the table like I'm going to do now, I would use these for the autumn tablescape. They're still very neutral. This is a set that my husband has had for a long, long time, but I like to bring it out for autumn. So let's set up this table and the cutlery and glasses, and then I will bring in the centerpiece. So the table is pretty much set. I just used my everyday silver cutlery and these glasses we bought at the charity store some time ago. So that's the base for the table. I wanted to keep everything really neutral because my flower arrangement is quite large. I've got all my serviettes here, so let's start placing them on. So making sure it looks pretty. These candles I also bought at the charity store. I lucked out. They are at least, I think, about 150 crowns each. It's by a place called Ernst. They do some really nice pieces. I love them. They're really versatile. That is it for my tablescape for the autumn months. Floral arrangement came out so beautifully. I've had this for almost a week now, and really, really loving it. So now that we've got everything decorated, as you can see, I'm in my Sunday clothes. So I'm filming this on Sunday. I wanted to show you a smaller version of the floral arrangement that I did on the dining table. So in this baking pan, I found this metal baking pan amongst my things. I didn't have another bowl, but I thought this would be fine to use. And then I've got the floral sponge all cut up and in here, but I do recommend that you wet it just because the flowers have some more stability. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to get to trying to create a sort of whimsical flower arrangement that I can have here on my kitchen table. Flowers, I did go to Worcester and I picked up these ones. Is what I used on the other arrangement as well. I couldn't find the orange one, but I thought these would work fine. So these are the bunches I'm going to be working with. These ones, just to break up all the darker colors, are from IKEA. And then we've got these ones as well from IKEA, which I used in my previous one, and they really, really are very pretty. So this is what we're going to work with. So let's see what I come up with. As you can see, this is the bowl. I've wet my sponges. And now it's just a case of putting in all my flowers where I like them to be. I've got this left over, so I'm going to snip this off and see what I can use. See if I can fill out the smaller one here. I could always go and pick up another bunch of these the eucalyptus leaves. Some moss at the bottom here, and it will probably work really well. So I'm going to see if I can find some moss and use it here, but it is looking quite pretty here. As you can see, it's nice to have a laser system because I can see here now it's a little bit empty here, so I could go to the shop maybe and pick a couple more flowers. We'll see what I come up with, and I'll show you the finished product at the end. So I've finally finished this one. As you can see, it's a little bit bare here. I might go out and pick up some leaves so I can just fill in here. But other than that, it's looking very, very pretty. I added in some antlers here that I had. I thought it would be fun just to give it a little bit more texture. I've added in some of these brown leaves that I picked up on my walk. Obviously all the fall flowers, some eucalyptus leaves, and it's looking very pretty. And I did find this pewter bowl, which obviously makes everything look much nicer. I can see I do have a few places here that I could fill out with leaves that I could probably just go out and pick. But I'm really thrilled with how it turned out. It's looking really pretty. I've got this one on my kitchen table, and then I've got the other one on the dining table, which is just perfect. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog decorating my Scandinavian home for the autumn and fall months. I gave you some inspiration, I hope. If you enjoyed this video and you liked what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. Join me next week when I take you along with me to our overnight hotel stay and we take the kids to the Natural History Museum. I'll have all of that in the vlog next week. With all that said, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.